So there you guys go, the brand new Shelby GT350R front splitter.
It's gonna look a lot better than the factory splitter.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you're stopping in for the first time, I am Corey, and this is Driveway Demons. I've wanted to do something to the GT350 since the day I picked it up. In fact, I've wanted to do this since I ordered the car. Really, it's one of the best mods you can possibly do to a GT350. I'm gonna get right into it today. I can't wait to show you guys exactly what it is that I'm installing on the GT350 today, so let's go take a look. You guys are going to love this.
And because of the quarantine and not being able to go anywhere, just makes it so much more exciting to mod the car. So let's take a look at what we're doing to the GT350 today.
So there you guys go, the brand new Shelby GT350R front splitter. Should be a relatively easy install, and I can't wait to get it on the car.
It's gonna look a lot better than the factory splitter. So much more aggressive. I cannot wait to get it installed. Let's go ahead and get started.
All right, guys, we are removing those T30 Torx nuts that are on the back of the splitter. There's a bunch of them around the back, and then of course, here's 3 of them right here on the bottom side splitter, and then they go right across the back of the splitter all the way. Okay, so after that, I have to remove these clips right here, move the fender liner out of the way to access one more clip that's gonna retain the lower splitter. And I have to do this on both sides. Now, under the splitter, there's gonna be 2 bolts inside of each of these 4 openings in the bottom of the splitter. Gotta pull those out as well.
One of the most important things that I know some people forget is to take this tab with the bent portion facing up, just like this, goes on this spot on the bumper, and this goes all the way in. Push it in as hard as you can so it's flush. When the splitter goes on, it's going to come through this crack right here. You're going to put a screw going to the bottom of the splitter. It'll go in right here, and then you'll be able to cap it off on the bottom with the provided caps. So it's pretty straightforward putting the splitter on. The only real difficulty that you'll have when doing this is lining up the center with each one of the edges, making sure the tabs on the right side and the left side are in, and then you have to push up in the center to slide back because there's a little bit of tension on the factory bumper. It's not much, but that's pretty much how it'll go on. And it only takes really about 2 to 3 minutes to align everything and slide it on. It's not a hard job at all. You'll spend a lot more time removing the old splitter than you will be putting this one on, that's for sure. This is one piece, and it's a lot easier as far as the installation or removal is concerned. And you would think it would be harder considering it was one giant piece, but believe me, it's a lot easier. So we're just gonna slide this in till we hear a click, which I did here on the other side. There we go, it is in. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and install the bolts underneath. I'll show you guys where you have to install everything. So here is the rubber caps that are going to cover the holes in the bottom, which are going to have screws in them. I'll show you guys right now. So when I was telling you about those rubber caps, they will go right here. The screw will go in here first, of course, to hold the bumper in. And if you look right in there, you gotta line this tab up in order to get the screw in. And you can do that by pushing the bumper just in a little bit, and you'll see that it lines up perfectly. Right there. This is the 7mm screw that's gonna go in there, and then of course the cap is gonna go over top. Okay, the screw is now in. This cap now goes over. There we go, just like that. All right, you guys can see these half moon clips I just put in on both sides. And if you look right over there, there's the screw that we put in through the bottom and plugged. That's the 3 ways that it's held in underneath, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the belly pan fasteners in next. Now, I just wanna show you guys one quick trick here so you don't make a mistake while installing the splitter. You wanna make sure this belly pan is in between the splitter and the plastic bumper. You guys can see right there, there's the tab and the bolt going right through, and there's the green painted bumper right there. And then the splitter is on the bottom, and in between right here, you guys can see that is the splash shield that is right here. It's got to come right in between the bumper and the splitter. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because it's very easy to miss. When you put the splitter on, for some strange reason, this splash pan or belly pan really wants to go on top of this C-clip and bolt right over here. It wants to be sitting on the top at times. So you really got to make sure it goes in between before you slide the splitter all the way on. Okay, you're going to have 4 of these oval-shaped holes in the bottom of the splitter. You're going to put 1 screw back there, as you guys can see, and then there is another one right there. Like I said, there's the second hole right there, third one right here, and then there's the fourth one right there. I really want to give you guys a really quick tip that I learned when installing this splitter. When you're trying to put these screws in right here, the ones that are facing forward to hold the splitter to the front portion of the bumper, some of the holes may not line up even though everything else is lined up. So in order to fix that, you're going to go ahead and push up on the front of the lip, up and then towards the back of the car. And I know that sounds kind of awkward, but you're going to be pushing up and then you're going to push back. And when you do that like this, and you're kind of pushing back and up, you're going to hear a click or a snap inside the front because something didn't quite line up. It's really hard to get everything at first, but as you're going along and fitting the screws in, you'll realize more pieces are going to start clipping in. But that's just a pro tip. Sometimes up here, there's one or two clips that don't quite seat into the bumper and you won't notice it till you're underneath. So if some of the screws aren't lining up in here, you're just going to push up and then push back. And if you do that a couple times, you'll hear a snap up here in the lip and then the holes will line up completely because it's all OEM, so it's gonna line up 100% perfect.
You guys can see it's finally installed, and does it ever look so much better than the GT350 spoiler? I can't say enough how much I truly love it. It makes the car so much more aggressive, especially when you're viewing the car from the front like this. It's just so aggressive. This splitter definitely sticks out more than the other one and looks a whole lot better. So there you have it, guys. It looks absolutely fantastic. I just can't believe how good the R splitter looks. Wow. This looks nothing short of amazing. It really does, guys. It looks so good. Like, I'm so excited that I have this on there now. Guys, that splitter looks so sick. What do you guys think? It is just nasty. Oh my God. In the daylight, it looks so much better than factory. It really does. So much more aggressive. It looks so much more aggressive than the regular GT350 splitter. Definitely recommend, guys, for sure. Well, as you guys can see, anywhere I go with the car, in public, especially gas stations, anywhere like that, I definitely recommend getting one like this. And I think it looks a lot cooler than, say, a surgical mask or an N95 mask. And you can fold this mask into 3 layers. I'm gonna put a link in the information box below if you guys wanna get one for yourself. I don't go anywhere public anymore except to drive the car or do YouTube videos. Lots of things are in the works for the car, guys. You're gonna love it. Be sure to check out my gaming channel right there on the screen, as well as my personal vlog channel. Be sure to check out the merchandise below this video. It really supports the channel. Be sure to check out the join button below, guys. It really does support the channel and makes it easy for me to keep making content for you guys, and I'm hoping you enjoyed this video. That's gonna do it. Take care, be safe out there, guys. Have a great day, and I will see all of you on the next upload. Take care, guys.